Welcome to another episode of Two Guys,
a podcast,
and it's gonna be. We're going back in our time machine today.
We'll
going back to the
pull out the neutron defibrillator.
We gotta hit 70.
Oh my god, no!
We gotta make sure. We haven't invited. We haven't. That is not the 90s.
That's 2010. That's the 60s.
That's the TARDIS right there. That's our time machine. Okay, we just had a lot go on there. Well, we'll just jump right in and reintroduce our two guests again. Well, not again, but for the second week in a row.
We
got Big Bad John in the house and Hannah Banana.
Woo!
And they're going to be joining us again for a second week in a row with 90s talk or nostalgia, or we haven't figured out a title yet for it.
I like nostalgia.
Nostalgia?
Mm-hmm.
Going back. I think I should take that sound.
Oh my god, Men in White. Let's start off talking about Men in White.
Men in White?
Men in White. Does anybody remember that?
I don't think anybody.
I remember the Men in Black.
No, Men in White
Men in
was
White was a comedy spoof of Men in Black.
Two
and the
trash
cow. And the cow.
Wait, did cows exist in the 90s?
Yes.
So did mad cow disease.
And hamburgers.
So what we're planning on doing tonight is just running back through time, reminiscing on all our favorite shows, movies, video games, moments, events in history, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the end of the Cold War.
Was that the 90s?
Prince
It was
partying.
89. It was pretty much like
That's not the 90s.
It was the start of the 90s.
Shut up.
Prince partying like it was 1990.
Exactly. Sad moments. Princess Diana.
Why would we even talk about that?
I'll be back.
I just got over that.
Why would you even bring that up?
I just got over that.
Literally stopped crying yesterday.
Talk about
Shut
the
up.
Terminator.
Shut up.
You know, Terminator.
Oh, Terminator 2 or Terminator 1?
Didn't they both come out?
No, that was in the 80s. Did you not do your research?
I didn't do my research.
Were you born in the 90s or the 80s?
I was born in 89, so...
That made, no sense.
I was, right on the border.
Get your
Okay.
So...
Everybody in favor of Carly getting his head out of his ass? Say
hi. I've been really trying, baby.
To get his head out of his ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was very melodic of you two.
That works.
Melodic. Word of the day.
Okay. But, so, what do you guys want to start off with? Shows, movies, video games?
Let's do moments.
Moments?
1993, my first day at kindergarten.
How'd that go?
I got disciplined, how do you call it? Disciplinary punished or whatever?
Disciplinary action?
What'd you do?
Yes. Okay. I borrowed somebody's colors, right? And he came up to me and asked me if I was going to give his color back or if I was going to take it or whatever. Well, I said yes, that I was going to give it back. Or the question was confused. He was confused by my answer because I said yes. And he took it like, yes, I'm not going to give his stuff back. So they came back to me and they
make you give it back?
No, they assumed I was stealing. And I got in the school that I was going to at the time, they would have you put your hand out like this.
They hit you with the ruler?
And a ruler, yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see.
Because they thought I was stealing.
1993. The best part of that year, I spent a week.
My birth.
No.
Well, we don't have to talk about 1993. I was just.
Oh no.
No, he's just playing off of.
No, one of my favorite moments of that was for about a week. I ended up spending every single day going to the carnival that was in town because I didn't want to go home because my mom was in the hospital giving birth to my sister.
You're welcome. You're welcome for the best week of your life.
Best week ever.
So I pretty much made my dad just keep he's like, okay, let's go home. I'm like, I don't want to go home. I want to stay with my mom. He's like, okay, we'll go to carnival first. I'm like, all right, let's go to the carnival. He's like, okay, we gotta go home. I don't want to go home. I want to go to grandma's house. So we'll go to grandma's house. The next day, he's like, okay, let's go see your mom. Go see my mom. He's like, okay, let's go home. I'm like, no, I don't want to go home. He's like, okay, you want to go to the carnival?
So you were
let's go.
So you were an evil genius at the age of 4?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Still is. I think my favorite, my most memorable memory of memories from the 90s was about 1998.
What happened in 98?
1997. I was about 4 years old.
What happened in 97?
And I was in pre-K.
Oh, all the money you stole from me?
No. This little boy stole my ball.
Oh.
You have balls?
Yes. Have you seen them?
So he took your ball and went home?
This little boy took my ball at recess. He will never forget what my fist looks like. Because I held him down in a drain and beat him up, and my parents were called to the school.
Mind you, this was a private Catholic school.
Yes, so the nuns called my parents and had to drag me out of the drain from beating this little boy up. So that.
And this played at the end.
Yes! That's what happened whenever my parents were walking me out of the
Maybe
school.
we could jump into video games there with Zelda.
That Zelda?
That was Zelda. That's not Zelda?
No, dude, that was Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy?
Where are you even?
My mind is all over the place.
You're gonna get blown up for that one.
I know.
But this is from the 90s.
Oh,
Yes, X-Files.
You know, I remember watching X-Files all the time, but I never watched it. It was just always on in the background.
I never got the story.
I never knew what was going on.
Just through the background of all of the 90s, just the X-Files.
Yeah, and the question of all questions.
That was early
Did Scully and Mulder ever
No.
They're just
good close friends. Kind of like Detective Stabler and Benson and Stabler.
No, shut up. They're married. Okay, you don't talk about Benson and Stabler like that.
Whoa.
Do you guys remember Tales of the Crypt Keeper?
No.
Tales of the Crypt.
I wasn't allowed.
Goosebumps, right?
Goosebumps was another one too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Tales of the Crypt was the R-rated version.
Oh, okay.
that they showed on TV.
Okay.
I thought that dude was real.
Yeah. Man.
Creepy.
But we also have...
Oh my god, they killed
South
Kenny!
Park.
You bastard!
That
Okay.
it's been around that long?
Yeah.
Now, there's another show that I think was a lot worse than South Park called Ren and Stimpy.
We were not allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy.
That was way before the 90s.
No, that was the
No, it
90s.
was in the 90s. I was alive.
Kids-
Oh,
I
early
remember-
90s, that's right.
I remember the Happy Happy Joy Joy song.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what show I never got? Like I literally thought that like somebody on drugs made that show and was on drugs at all times.
Invaders
It was Rocco's Modern Life.
Okay, you need to not ever talk about that show like that ever again. I loved
Rocco's
it too. Modern Life.
And it made no
was
sense.
so good.
But when I
No.
The buttheads.
No. Talking about being on drugs while you're writing a show. Cow and chicken.
Oh my god. Cow.
Oh my god.
Super Cow.
Cow and chicken.
Two Angry Beavers.
Dude.
That show was bomb.
Was that the 90s though? Was that?
Yes, it was because we were still in.
Dude, Nickelodeon. It was the
Nickelodeon
90s.
lineup. Do you
Just
guys
the
remember the
Nickelodeon
Nickelodeon
lineup.
But all that, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
What about this one?
My Two Brothers.
TV, you stupid idiot.
Dexter's Laboratory.
You know,
Oh,
I was never really a big fan of Dexter's
You
Laboratory.
weren't?
You
I
were.
love Dexter's
There was one
Laboratory.
episode that I really enjoyed. There was this little girl and her pupils. It looked like an exclamation point in her pupils.
Uh-huh.
She found out who he was, and Dexter stupidly said, as smart as he is, he stupidly said, "You need to go away. You need to go away. And I don't care if you tell the entire world that I have a."
Oh, I remember that one, a laboratory, and she's like, okay.
No, but she didn't. She didn't talk. But she treated him like her boyfriend, and like I said, her pupil, like he really thought her eyes were weird. Like it was her pupil, and then it looked like an exclamation
She was
point.
just like a little girl, and she would like try to hold his hand and stuff.
Yeah, and then like
remember that
she
episode.
didn't show any emotion until he said, "I don't care if you tell the entire world I have a secret laboratory." Like her eyes lit up, and then that's when she knew she had him. Like that episode was really cool.
Wow.
Powerpuff Girls.
Jurassic Park.
Yes.
I got a good story about Jurassic Park. So when Jurassic Park 2 came out,
No.
Wait, but who were in the fight?
You do not tell us.
Shut up.
so here it
It's
goes.
gonna happen.
No.
When Jurassic Park 2 came out, that was what, 97, 98, around there.
Yeah.
Me and my dad saw the trailer, like, oh, we're gonna go see it. Hannah goes, I want to go too. Mind you, she's about 4 or 5 around there.
I was 3.
No, you weren't.
Yes, it was before I went to New York for the first time because I was scared of the
So it was
stupid
like
dinosaurs.
That was like
So you
96.
could stop.
That's right, I was 96 then. So we're like, all right, we're gonna go see it. And she's like, I want to go too. So my dad unknowingly said, okay, fine, you can come with us. We get there, sit down,
Oh my
trailer
God.
rolls. You see the first little girl get eaten by a dinosaur. I want to go home. My
You see
dad.
a shrill 3-year-old
Can
scream.
you find the Kevin Hart that says, "I want to go home"?
She
Khaled, there was a reason why she said that, because she wasn't ready.
She definitely wasn't ready. But no, my dad spent 45 minutes outside the movie theater waiting for my aunt to come pick her up from the movie theater.
When she got there, was your dad like, see what had happened was?
No, what happened was every 2 minutes I run out. Oh my God, somebody else got eaten, and he's just, man, I gotta stand out here with this little child. I'm missing the entire movie.
Okay, but can we talk about why he was so irresponsible?
I'm gonna tell your dad
He did take it to an R-rated. Was it R-rated movie?
No, it's PG-13.
PG-13 actually.
But how? I was 10 years too young. Even with the PG, Khaled. Even with the PG, it wasn't right.
You demanded to go. He said, "Fine, go." And
So every time a child asks you for a crack pipe, you're gonna give it to her?
Hey,
Every time.
Hey, like George Lopez says, that way she learns.
That way she
learns.
She knows now. But yeah, no, that was my Jurassic Park. By the way, I love Jurassic Park. I can't wait for the new one to come out, Jurassic World.
Oh my god.
June 12th.
Speaking of new movies
Every
that are coming
90s
out,
kid should feel obligated to watch Jurassic Park. Jurassic
What
World,
about
sorry.
Toy Story 3 when that came out after?
Can you wait for him to say what he's going to say? I know I talk over him, but...
yeah, only she can do it.
Probably.
Okay,
Go ahead.
sorry.
And John, whenever he wants to. And
Whenever I
you,
decide to
you
chime
have
in.
fun, so. Speaking of movies that are gonna get not rebooted, but like another sequel, to one of my favorite movies of all time is Terminator 2.
Oh, the new one. What was it? Terminator Genesis?
Yeah,
that's gonna be pretty good. But Terminator 2, oh man,
that with is it Edward Furlong and I can't remember that chick's name. But that movie was.
I'll be back.
He will be back.
He'll be back again. He just can't go away, dude. He just can't.
Dude, man, that scene where Arnold comes out of the window with that minigun.
Oh yeah.
He's just shooting shit up, and
it
was just. Oh, and the villain, that liquid.
The liquid.
Oh my god.
That thing gave
Where's John Connor?
That thing gave me some nightmares.
T-1000 or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The most
was that a dinosaur?
The freakiest scene. The freakiest scene for me is when he's chasing them and they're was it the police car that they were in? They were driving away and he's just like running down the road.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. You know, you ever sat as a child in the backseat and look out the back window and you just picture, man, somebody's gonna be running down that street one of these days.
Oh, it's so creepy. Stop.
Oh, remember when he saw the guy who was the developer for Skynet or Cyber whatever, and then he tried to prove to him he was the T1. Wait, what was he? I can't remember what
T-1000 or T-9000. One of those. I don't know. I can't remember.
TI-84.
TI-85.
TGIF friends. But when he cut his arm and then he pulled it off and showed him the robotic. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Man, oh god, 90s were so great,
dude. Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah,
you guys ever watched that?
Oh yeah. No, Bubbles. Even though she looked weak, I think she was the strongest of them all.
Okay, but let's talk about how Blossom was overrated.
Yeah.
As a leader, she was
stand
very
her.
inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Buttercup. I don't know why. I don't know why people love the good guy that's like really hard headed. Like people that like Raphael, people that like Vegeta.
Yeah.
Buttercup is right there in the league with those guys.
Yes.
My name is Mojo Jojo.
Yes. I love the backstory for Mojo Jojo though. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how he was the mistake. He was no, but he was Professor. I almost said Professor X's. He was the professor's mistake.
Now, this is the one thing that
child of them all.
as I got older, I started wondering this.
Fault.
I started wondering this as I got older. Why was a grown man in his basement making little girls?
Kylie, we don't talk about that here.
Was he trying to make the girls or like?
No, because look at what he.
I think one of the ingredients.
We just talked about Mojo. We just talked about Mojo Jojo.
But he talks about sugar, spice, and everything nice.
I think something.
It's because something happened. Something went wrong with Mojo Jojo, so he put the sugar, spice, and everything nice, so that it wouldn't turn out evil like Mojo Jojo did.
I don't think.
My name is Mojo Jojo.
And I don't think he was like. Was he trying to create like living people, or was he just trying to see what happened?
It seemed like he was trying to make some sort of potion that he could probably.
Last week we talked about his favorite supervillains, Mojo Jojo. Should have been on that list.
What about the Amoeba Boys?
Oh my god! Or the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah, there we go.
I was just about to say that. That was my favorite episode. And how did they defeat him?
I forgot how they defeated him.
Cooties.
They turned him into snails and stuff like that.
No. They
did something to take.
Because
they kissed them.
Yeah,
they kissed
them. They couldn't beat him up, so they.
Yes, you did say cooties, John.
Yeah,
Your one word this episode.
We got another good movie though.
Oh, I love that movie so much.
You know,
I just broke hearts.
I've seen that movie 1,000 times, but I've never seen it all the way through from
Mama
one to the end.
always said, "Life's like a box of chocolate."
It's on Netflix. I love that movie.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Why haven't you ever watched it all?
That was not a good impression.
I know.
No, because it's so long that like I've seen all the movies.
I know.
Like I've seen the entire movie, but I've never just sat down and watched it from beginning to end. Why is it so long?
It's 2.5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've sat. Every time I watch it, I'm like, his mama did say that.
I don't like Jenna.
Me either.
I don't like.
I was like, Forrest, no.
The only thing I didn't like about the movie was that like everything that they talked about, like it had a backstory, everything made sense, but the fact that he hooked up with her one night and she got pregnant, it just felt like
that is realistic though. She did that on purpose.
I guess that's maybe the one part that I didn't see in the movie.
She used him.
She did it on purpose.
She did because she was in a bad place, so she used him to get out of it.
Well,
spoiler alert!
And he's always safe.
We need to put that at the top. Spoiler alerts.
But yeah,
but
he's
didn't
always...
she tell him don't find me? Don't come looking for me no more?
That's when they were at Capitol Hill, or no? Where were they?
Like they had
there you go. He just got back from war.
Well, the one that we're talking about is the night that they were actually like at his home. Whenever she like walked up to him or whatever, and they like basically slept together. But she did that on purpose. Like she wanted something to live for, and he's always saved her from hard situations. That's the understanding of that, is that you have to know that she did that on purpose. Like she knew that there was a good chance that she could get pregnant if she slept with him that night.
So she was hoping to the whole time, pretty much.
That was not a sound effect, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan farted.
That was 100% live.
My eyes!
That just happened.
Was that from the 90s?
He's been holding it since he was 10.
I'm about to go gas mask mode.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
SpongeBob.
Did that ever come out in the 90s?
Was not 2000. That was like early 2000s.
That was before. Yeah, that was
early 2000s.
That was in the 2000s. That wasn't in the 90s. I don't think.
We're gonna have to.
We're gonna mess up Jonathan.
Oh, what about the Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC?
Wow. I mean that. Okay.
NSYNC wasn't until.
NSYNC wasn't like until 2000. It was like 2000. So
I don't think
they're right on the edge. The 90s kids knew NSYNC.
Yeah, I don't think the war started until 2000, but the seeds were so.
The seeds
were planted.
I mean, I guess early on it would have been was it 98 Degrees and Backstreet Boys first?
No.
Backstreet Boys win.
SpongeBob SquarePants 1999.
Good God.
Congrats.
That's the second phrase for the night. Okay, so SpongeBob was 1999.
One girl liked me, but
at first I enjoyed SpongeBob. I enjoyed it a lot, and then
but now he's working on his second movie.
Yeah, it's made.
Oh, that's right. He's made the second.
Yeah, that's right.
It's already out.
My bad.
Oh man.
I never got on the SpongeBob bandwagon. Like that made no sense.
It's just not. I don't know. It's just not a show that I really.
You know what? Once again,
it wasn't as good as like the good cartoons that we used to have.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Keeps my nephew busy.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I just thought about that. We missed out 2 more superheroes from last week's episode.
They're not
Mermaid
superheroes.
Man.
Get out of here.
Mermaid Man is
the dirty bubble.
Ooh. Villain, Predator.
Oh.
AVP.
Yeah.
All
looks like we got to do another supervillains one.
Does anybody remember Freakazoid?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Right?
Static Shock.
Right? Yes.
That was from the 90s.
Captain Planet.
Oh my God.
Jerk. What you only need me when someone puts a plastic bottle on a dolphin's head.
Have you guys seen that picture?
That's the only time you need me.
Have you guys
Captain
seen that picture
America?
that shows the kids from
was
it the Magic School Bus?
Yeah.
And
Come on the Magic School Bus.
They showed they all match up as the kids from
from Captain Planet.
Like,
well, that's who they grow up to be.
Makes sense.
That's who they grow up to be.
Okay, so let's talk about when we got home and we sat down and turned the TV on for that little 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. cartoon block.
Oh
you guys
my God.
remember that?
Let's talk about how Heaven came about right then.
Can I stop you real fast? Just remember when you didn't have to have cable to watch all the good cartoons on the weekend.
Yes!
What happened to
Channel
Saturday morning
5.
cartoons?
Oh, dude. You know what my Saturday morning cartoons was? And a lot of people... So, growing up in Trinidad, Saturday morning cartoons consist of Dragon Ball Z, Rurouni Kenshin.
Yes.
And that was it was like an hour of that, and I was like, I'm happy.
But then there was also that weird Jackie Chan cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh, my God.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Oh,
You more Gweg Wi-Fi these.
Exactly. One more thing, Jackie.
Oh, man. But yeah, no,
And then that Batman cartoon that they tried to make.
Animated series?
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond,
Yes.
exactly.
That one was pretty
That
good.
was
The
pretty much
animated series was
that was our 2 hour span in the morning. It was like, Dragon Ball Z and Rurouni Kenshin right off the bat.
Oh yeah, that was like the first thing you saw when you woke up.
Do you guys
on
remember Chippendales Rescue Rangers?
Yes, I do.
No, I always wondered which one of the twins got the girl.
They tag teams.
Exactly.
Eiffel Tower.
Kind of figured.
Oh.
and who can forget? Oh man, I know we're gonna start singing the theme song, the Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. But that show was so like watching that today.
But that was like mini show with a mini show with a mini show, but it's still great nonetheless.
But the movie. Let's talk about the Animaniac movie that made all the sense.
Oh yeah.
Made all the sense in the world because Dot was sick.
Was the Hey Penny?
Oh, the Hay Penny. I did it for the Hay Penny. And now I can pay for my sister's surgery. Spoiler alert!
Oh, man.
Hey, you guys remember Tiny Toon Adventures?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. Elmira! She was by far my favorite character.
Oh, that's Pac-Man. Wrong one.
Video games.
Hey, he was there.
But let's talk
There was
about.
a Pac-Man.
80s.
No, there's a Pac-Man cartoon in the 90s, guys.
That sucked though.
It was awful.
But let's
it
talk
was
about
there.
one of the possibly. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the greatest, but like, let's just say Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still going today.
That's on top.
It's still going
Yeah, I actually just got finished watching the 3rd season of Pokemon, the Unova region version of it. I'm waiting for the new season to come out on TV.
Yeah. There we go. Pikachu. But, you know what's funny? Did you guys collect the cards?
Yes.
Oh, God. I had a book of like 100
A whole
something.
binder.
Do you remember
It
ever
was
playing the
crazy.
game and not knowing how to play the game?
Yeah.
Like, you thought you were the coolest because
Yeah.
But
you
you
had
were
the
like,
best card?
I never knew how to play the Pokemon game, but I could play Yu-Gi-Oh! And
All
Magic.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
Yu-Gi-Oh!
get
made
Yeah,
sense.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out in the 90s.
No, it
You
didn't.
guys- Yes, it did.
I
I
think it
thought
was
it
in
came
the
out in
2000s.
2000.
No, because I...
Oh, God, here
Look it up. It's gotta be Googled.
I think it was
But no.
2000s.
But no,
Not
that was cool.
advertising, sorry.
Yeah, it was 2000.
But one thing I remember about Pokemon was always like, you gotta get the holographic cards.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had to get the
Edition.
holographic cards.
Charizard.
Oh,
Oh my god, the holographic limited edition gold tipped Charizard.
1998.
yes!
Yu-Gi-Oh! So since we can talk about it, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
But that was probably in Japan.
Holographic Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Joey Wheeler. That's all you ever tried for.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I love that
Oh
show.
god, that show was so good.
It's still going on today, too.
Yeah.
Okay,
I lost that one though. After their
After the...
The shows, yeah.
when they did Dungeon Dice, that was cool because that was actually a cool game to play on your your
well,
DS.
wasn't that just like a little like 3-4 episode kind of thing? Dungeon
Yeah.
Dice Monsters.
Did you
Digimon.
Wait.
High five.
I can
No,
sing
high
that
five.
whole song, dude.
As soon as you said Dungeon
whole
Dice.
song.
No, that's not it.
What? That's not. What is
Doraemon. That was actually never mind. I fucked up.
You know what? I take it back. I would actually push Pokemon to like number 2
Uh-huh.
for a beast that was just. It's still going today.
Yeah.
It started in 1993.
Still going today.
It's Morphin Time.
Oh.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh, yeah. It's
But
more fun.
it's
Okay,
still
okay.
not the same.
Didn't one of them kill somebody? The red one? I think he
Yeah,
killed
but it was
somebody.
like from one of the seasons.
Did
that
y'all
nobody
see
really
the
cared.
like the live trailer they're trying to do with James Vanderbeek in it?
I didn't
And
like that.
they took it down and
Right.
because
Power Rangers got mad.
Saban.
Saban, yeah. They think it ruins their it was ruining their product.
Well, you got to remember, Disney
it's-
owns Power Rangers now.
Yeah,
Power Rangers ruined
mainly-
themselves
It's mainly
at
because
one
it's
point.
still going today. I'm pretty sure that's the only why they have a big issue with it.
But I didn't like it though. Like it made like no sense.
I think if it was a full blown
What?
movie, if they had
The
time,
trailer?
if they're able to do a full blown movie, it would have made more sense.
It's happening.
It's 15
in 2016.
No, but not that version.
Oh, you mean like
Not
a
the adult
20-minute
version.
short?
Not the adult version. Like if they could have done it a little bit longer, they'd been able to probably make more sense. Because there's a lot that wasn't really explained.
Let's talk about the Rurouni Kenshin movie that's on America.
Oh,
Whoever's
man.
out there who decides if the Kenshin movie should be in the United States of America,
Like this.
you need
There's two, by the
Speaking
way.
you need to bring them here.
Speaking
I
of
need
that, well,
it.
it's on DVD. But you know, I actually
Where
ordered
do
it on
I get
DVD
it?
on eBay, and I never got it.
How much did you pay for
Man.
that?
It was like $20.
Man.
Next time
Which
just give
brings
money.
me to a question: why haven't I reordered it? Like,
Wait, was
hello?
eBay around in the 90s?
Like, I gotta say, like that is like the most underrated anime of all time.
Oh, yeah.
To me.
It's
And
amazing.
it was like a total of 100 episodes. It was 90 something episodes plus a couple movies, right?
I think one movie. But speaking
yeah,
of
there was
Rurouni
one movie. There
Kenshin,
wasn't a couple
I
movies, I
loved
think.
that movie so much. I mean, that TV show that I actually ordered a reverse blade sword on
I know,
eBay.
you have it, don't you?
Yeah,
You still
I have
have
it
it,
at home.
yes.
And thank God it wasn't sharp because I probably would have cut something.
You'd be like, watch, check this out.
Oh, my arm. Oops. That show is just so good.
No, one of my fondest memories of that show was when he went against who's the guy with the really huge sword that becomes his friend? I forgot his name.
Oh,
Oh my
I
god.
know you're talking about. Just don't.
Sanosuke.
Yes, no.
Yes.
When he pulls out the really, I'm like, oh my
And
god.
yes, the first
Hello,
time,
ladies.
the first time he did that, I was just like, but this makes like no sense.
I think he was trying to compensate for something.
He probably was. Oh, man, that was huge. That was huge.
I have a question for you guys.
God dang it! I had a perfect line
It's
for that.
Dragon Ball Z and Rurouni Kenshin. The 10 guys. No, it wasn't Dragon Ball Z. It was Naruto.
Uh-huh.
2002.
Akatsuki
Ooh.
versus the 10 guys that they had on Lord Shishio's side. I think they were called the Jupangatsu.
You know what?
You're actually right. Jubogantono.
I'm gonna have to go with Rurouni Kenshin. The guys on
Kenshin.
on Kenshin. I'm gonna have to go with them.
Well,
I just think the Kenshin fighters are so much better than
Yeah.
any.
What
of
was the
other-
mashup?
The Akatsuki from Naruto versus the
now obviously, like if you put him in the Naruto world,
Yeah, they're gonna get
Akatsuki
old.
would win.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about
But
like
then that's
if
sort
you
of not
scale it
fair
out.
because if,
And their
if
own
they get
neutral-
to use their weapons and their abilities, why can't the characters from the Akatsuki use their?
Well, let's kind of
No,
like
okay, let's say they're in a neutral
let's scale it.
universe
Yeah,
where they
neutral.
can both use their
Neutral
own
scale.
powers.
to an extent.
Yeah.
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 To where it's not just fake and ridiculous.
If you got Pain, you're fucked, dude. No one's gonna beat Pain.
Or,
That is true.
I guess my question is, if you had to rate the overall coolness of the groups, who do you think is cooler?
You know,
We
Obviously,
already answered that question.
Obviously, the Akatsuki is much more devastating.
yeah,
But some of these guys on this side were just
they're
pretty.
just cool.
They were just neat.
I don't know why the Rurouni Kenshin series was just. It was well done.
The
like,
story
well
was
written.
really
It was
good.
It was easy to follow and everything. But yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
And I remember somebody asked me to explain it one time, and they were like, "Okay, well, they turned this guy who was a good guy. They made him bad, so he
Did y'all
felt
see-
bad for being bad, so he turned good, and he wanted to be a good guy and defend all the good people from the bad people."
Did y'all ever watch the movies before to where he was actually? They showed him
No,
killing
I
As the
everything
Potosi?
in sight,
haven't
No.
seen them yet.
I haven't
No,
seen it.
I haven't seen that.
I gotta watch it. I gotta look for it.
but
Somebody was supposed to burn it for me.
All right, I was.
Yeah, because he thought he was doing good. He thought killing for the government.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
All right, so what else? What else are we missing from the '90s TV show wise?
Well, let's talk about Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes,
We already did
we
that.
kinda
Did we?
covered- Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. I thought that was
Tarzan
the Tarzan movie,
What
yeah,
about Toonami?
Which-
with
with Brendan Fraser.
yes.
That's George of the Jungle, yo. What are you talking
Oh my
about?
bad.
Yeah.
Close
For
enough.
real?
Men
That was
in
so good.
Black.
Oh yeah, Man in Black.
Okay.
I want me a noisy cricket. I
Yes.
don't care if it shoots me across the room. I want a noisy cricket.
It does so much. It packs such a punch.
That recoil though.
Nah, that was
Crickets are good luck.
That should have been a grasshopper because that was way noisier than a cricket.
Okay, another Will Smith movie. I don't know how you guys feel about.
Oh my
Independence
god,
Day.
yes. Independence Day.
That's got to be yes.
That's one of my all-time favorite
Big
movies.
yes.
To me, it's not
The
my
ending.
favorite, but it is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies like if it comes on,
You will sit.
it depends on what mood. It's either I'm gonna watch it and be into it, or I'm gonna just flip to
Yeah,
just
me
Flip past it.
for the most part, it's pretty much. Oh, it's on. All right, I got something to watch now. For
Exactly.
the next 2 hours.
Exactly.
I'll sit down and watch it.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys had me at hello. Did anybody ever watch Jerry Maguire and just like
No.
think it was a really good
I've never
movie?
seen that movie.
Show me the money.
That's
And that was also when like what the hell happened to Renee Zellweger? She was like,
Have you seen her face?
wow.
I
She
wish-
done
I
left
wish-
that face in the 90s.
I know, right? I wish she would be like John Cena and say, "You can't see me because I don't want to see her." Like, who the hell is she?
Wow.
That
Oh my god. So I guess we're on to movies now. What about the Godzilla that came out in the '90s? It was like '98.
no, it was 2000.
It was 2000. Was it 2000?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
First
That
one
hurts
was in
me.
2000.
That really
No,
hurts
it was
me that much.
'99. When they blew
Use
up
your phone.
Madison Square Garden.
You used
Okay,
your phone
cool.
this time.
You mean the one with Ferris Bueller in it?
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick?
Yeah, with him. I believe it was '99.
I liked the movie. I didn't like the Godzilla.
I'm right there with you.
Agree, yeah.
I did not like the Godzilla.
The Godzilla that came out in 2014 was the best looking Godzilla ever.
Okay. Although, you know she had a six pack.
He did not have a six pack.
That's just the way his six pack, man.
He's not
That's
doing
just
sit
the way his scales are, Khaled.
Those are not abs, dude. That's what the radiation did to him.
Sometimes people are just built like that.
Like, he is not doing crunches in the sea. Okay.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. Let's talk about 1998, the home run competition between Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire.
What was it? One used a cork bat. The next one was on steroids.
So they both cheated.
Yeah, but that was don't get me wrong. That was an epic home run race. It actually made baseball entertaining and enjoyable, and it gave people something to look forward to.
For one day.
What's that?
The home run race between Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire in '98.
The steroid run of the 90s.
What about the
It's
attitude
basically
era?
who could
Sammy
cheat
Sosa eventually
better?
with the corked bat.
Who could
Anyways.
cheat better?
I think McGwire won that one.
But just a little bit.
But who's still
By
around
tip.
in the game?
Wait, but did they hit their
McGwire.
home runs?
Yeah.
But did they hit their home runs at night or in the daytime?
And were they
It
blindfolded?
just depends.
What about WWE, the Attitude Era
I think that was probably one of the greatest eras in wrestling.
Yeah, 1990s.
of all time? Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Stone Cold Steve
The
Austin,
Rock,
Triple
Mankind,
H,
X-Pac, the Brood.
Generation X,
D-Generation X.
Oh
okay.
my gosh,
Undertaker,
yes.
Kane, the
NWO,
NWO,
just wrestling in period.
Just wrestling in period. I mean,
Just the NWO.
in all honesty, if you're anywhere between the age of let's say 5 and I don't know 60, maybe you probably watch wrestling in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean,
It just had such a better
you-
following
you
because
were
it was
watching it.
such good quality.
And it wasn't on cable.
That is true.
And, okay, let's talk about how you could watch anything that was just real good quality without having to buy a cable package. Let's talk about how perfect the 90s were. And can we go back?
Can never go back, unfortunately.
And let's talk
Because
about one
gas
of the,
was 25 cents.
No,
Bacon was 25
it was
cents.
like right at $1.
Like,
and
yes,
stuff.
but like, come on. It was so nice. Like, times were good.
yeah, like you could actually give a kid a coloring book, and that's all they were doing for the entire
And they
week.
were excited about it.
Yes.
And kids
Yes.
wanted to go outside and play.
Now it's if you don't give me an iPhone, I won't talk to you.
Yeah, I used to put glue on my hand, let it dry, and peel it off.
I used to hate the
And put it together and just like and cry when you thought you couldn't get it separated.
And peel it off, and then you had...
And then you
sit
had
there, you're just
snakeskin.
like, "Ah."
And then you all of a sudden had snakeskin. You know what?
That's at
Took
home.
up 30 minutes of my time. Okay?
Do schools still do field days for kids?
They do, but the kids, I mean, they'd rather sit
It's
on a
not
computer.
fun, you know?
Well, think about it. They go on the field day and they're like, yeah, nature, I'm on my phone texting.
I'm going to take a Snapchat. I'm going to do a Snapchat.
Yeah, wait, first, let me take a selfie.
I'll get ready to play that, too.
My sister
Yeah, play it.
bought a freaking selfie stick.
Are you serious?
Well, she takes a lot of pictures with her daughter, so.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's understandable.
That's understandable.
But she made me photobomb a selfie because she said, "Look," I turned around and boom, she had it up in the air like, "What are you doing?" So we're taking a triple
Let me
selfie.
take a selfie.
Oh, John's over here shaking his head. You guys remember Night at the Roxbury?
Yes!
Favorite
Yes!
scene. Favorite scene. They're sitting in the car.
Glass breaks. No, but my favorite thing to ever come out of that movie
Down right here.
was the song that I could listen to over and over and over again.
Which is?
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Oh, man. That was a great...
Look, I'm gonna just let you know, my name's on the list. Doug and Steve. Is it Steve? Was it Doug and Steve Wutabi?
I think so. I don't remember.
I think it was Doug and
But,
Steve.
you know what I do remember is the outdoor-indoor nightclub. You don't remember the outdoor-indoor nightclub?
Yeah, where there's street signs and cars on the inside, and then there's couches
and lounge on the
outside.
outside. Yeah. That'd actually be pretty nice.
Hey, did you just grab my ass?
No.
You grabbed my ass. John, you saw it, right? He grabbed my ass, didn't
You got a handful, baby.
you? You remember that in the movie? the butler or the servant, when he was like, "Sir, I did not grab you." He's like, "You grabbed my," like, "Sir, I am 10 feet away from you. It's physically impossible for me to grab your ass."
Oh, man. God.
But does anybody remember when the Roman army moved into Mesopotamia, though?
What?
No?
Yeah.
You don't remember? Oops, wrong 90s.
Wait,
wrong
wait,
90s.
no, 21 Jump Street was the 80s. Do you guys remember those like the shows that would come out with like on the Saturday morning cartoons, like but they weren't cartoons, they were like
Minis.
like real people, like Goosebumps and Erie,
Yeah.
Indiana,
Oh my gosh,
Around
yes.
the Twist.
Yeah.
That
You know,
And-
the Goosebumps series used to give me nightmares.
Yeah.
not me.
You watch it all the way
Yeah.
through, start to finish.
No, they were always so creepy.
It was crazy. Because sometimes the story didn't make any sense to me.
That's what was scary to me.
Yeah, because it could.
The
so
fact that it
totally
made
happen.
no sense was like
That
oh,
made
man.
like no sense.
Like, I'll go to sleep like I can't sleep. I'm confused by what just happened. Could this really?
Do you know why it made no sense? Because we had a president that made like no sense. Bill Clinton.
Bill
Like,
Clinton.
8 years.
Where's
Let's
Monica
talk about
now?
that man playing that saxophone, though.
No, but wait, but he wouldn't have played that saxophone if he didn't inhale.
Who are you?
I did not
Oh
inhale.
my God!
And
Speaking of
I
Bill
also
Clinton, the
did
Spice
not.
Girls.
You know what's funny? So in Trinidad, when you go see movies, it's pretty much you go to one movie theater and they show a double feature, right?
Always.
This was the double features for when the Spice Girls movie came out. I was big into Pokemon at the time, so the double feature was I think it was Pokemon.
The Spice World.
The Spice World movie with I think it was like Pokemon 2.
Pokemon.
Well, no, the first Pokemon.
Yeah.
The Pokemon movie is
The
what it
first-
was
the
called.
Pokemon movie.
The
Yeah.
first, yeah.
The one
So
with Mewtwo.
yeah,
MU.
and the saddest moment when Ash.
I swear to God,
I
I
teared up,
cried.
man.
Oh my God! I was like,
Off
no,
the stone.
no.
And Pikachu was like, "Wake up!"
You got Pikachu and all their other.
You know, Pika?
You know
The
the
test
scary,
tube
you know
versions.
the messed
Yeah.
up part is, if I watch that movie today and that scene comes up,
You
I
would
might
still cry.
I might tear up a little bit.
That's
still.
that moment when
No,
men
but
cried.
see, the thing
It
is,
hits
that,
you right in the
but
feels.
see that men don't cry. We just let our awesomeness leak out
Exactly.
from time to time. From time to time, we let it
Exactly.
leak out.
Men don't cry, Hannah.
I made John's awesomeness leak today.
Wow.
Did you punch him?
Do not.
Let's talk about the Nickelodeon it was it Saturday nights? What was it called?
All that.
It was all that Keenan and Kel.
Kel.
Oh,
Who
loves orange soda? Kel loves orange. No, he would
You
say
guys
Kel
remember-
loves orange. Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think you guys were gonna hear me. What
Yes,
about
I do.
you guys? Remember Good Burger?
Welcome
Oh my
to Good
God.
Burger, home
Oh,
of
what's
the
a
Good Burger. Can I take your order? Oh God.
That was a good movie.
That was a good burger.
It made a lot of sense too.
I didn't.
You can't find the drums.
Well, I'm on the whole list, so.
Oh man.
Oops.
There you
There you
go.
go. No, that was, man. Those two, the quality of shows from the '90s
Were
dude,
so
just
good.
so good.
Like they literally had basically Saturday Night Live for children. All that.
all that.
On crack.
And look how many stars came out of all that.
Yeah, well, no. Look how many train wrecks came out of all that.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda, please.
Okay. Amanda was good up until about 4 or 5 years ago.
After Easy A, she was just like, I'm not getting enough attention.
Yeah, and
She was in Easy A.
Yeah.
and she kind of went downhill.
She was in Easy A.
Do it one more time.
Yeah.
She was in Easy A.
Yes, she was the mean girl who ended up loving her.
I think
What?
you guys are
Stop.
not Easy. The one with Emma Stone.
Yes.
Yes.
She really?
Do we have to look it up?
Apparently so.
I guess.
She was seriously in
I'm gonna look it
Easy
up.
A, guys. Like,
It's a chick flick. You tell us.
she was in it. I'm telling you right now.
What about the Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan?
Let's talk about the Olsen twins.
Oh,
Yeah.
Full
On
House.
top of Lindsay Lohan having a twin that they probably killed after that movie because no one's been able to find her.
Wait, what?
There was twins.
I don't know how they
in
did
the
that.
Parent Trap.
No,
like
it
that was
wasn't.
like for a movie to come
Yes,
out in the
Khaled, they were
'90s.
twins.
No, it wasn't.
Well, there's no other way they could have done it, Khaled, because to be completely honest, there were moments where they were facing each other and like touching, and I was like, wait, but how did they do that well?
Well, it's because they did it at night, not in the day.
Okay, if you guys don't get
That's our
the
new
whole,
phrase.
if you guys don't get the whole, if you guys don't get the whole night and day joke, you gotta listen to last week's episode.
Yes.
It's still trolling. It's still
And I heard
trolling.
you just play Combo Breaker. That's from one of my favorite games
Killer
from
Instinct?
on the Super Nintendo, Killer Instinct.
That was a fighting game. Right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Oh man,
I think they're making slowly trying to bring that one back too.
It's on Xbox One right now. Mm-hmm. And all you hear, the one thing that keeps going through my mind is the guy going, combo breaker. It's like, yes! That game was awesome, dude.
Can we talk about how awesome the prizes inside of cereal boxes were in the 90s? There were light-up lightsaber spoons.
I would ask my mom to buy cereal just for the prize.
Khaled and I almost died for those prizes.
We fought over prizes all the time.
Lion King spoons, rings in the Cracker
This is
Jack
the worst
boxes.
part about us, right? Was we both like the same cereal, so we'll eat it and we're like, okay, who's gonna get the last bit to get the prize?
Yes.
So
we would literally just try to force ourselves to eat extra cereal just so that we could get to the prize.
Yeah.
And was the best part of the cereal?
The prize.
The milk at the end of it all.
Oh my god, the sugar.
Did y'all ever go to Little Caesars when they used to give toys to kids?
No.
I went to Little Caesars when they had the thing where if you play Simon on the little machine and you got 100 in a row correct, they'll give you a free pizza.
100 in a row?
Yeah. I would spend more money trying to get that. I would have bought
You could have bought your own pizza.
Woody the Woodpecker.
No, Woody Woodpecker was way before 90s, but he's my favorite cartoon.
Just like Looney Tunes, a little bit before.
Okay, but what were you saying, Javi? About the live act, the real people shows, Family Matters, Full House, Fresh Prince, Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
Topanga.
Topanga.
You guys remember
Topanga?
You guys remember a TGIF? That from 7 to 9?
Yes, the shows that they would have.
Yeah,
yes.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Teen Angel. Boy Meets World.
You remember Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
There you go.
Yes.
And
yes.
You said Angels. I was like, oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is in that one
was a
too.
good series too. I mean, so many shows.
Married with Children came out in the 80s, but
What was
I didn't watch it till the
that
90s.
show?
I'm remembering another cartoon. Ed and Eddie.
Yes, that was so good.
No. Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network in general. You're right. Just
crap.
right. Cartoon Network in general. God, I would watch that.
And the game shows were good.
Oh, speaking of the game shows, you guys remember Nickelodeon Temple Run? No,
Temple Run or whatever.
Global Guts
Global
and
Guts
the
and,
Mayan Temple, I think.
Yes. Oh
No,
my god, the
it was-
Mayan Temple was my favorite, but that thing that used to talk was creepy.
I gotta figure out what that would.
Was it Double? No, not Double Dare. The one where
where in the world is Carmen
This
San
one
Diego?
where they had to climb up that stuff.
That's
yes.
Yes.
I love that.
What was that?
Wait, what? Let me see.
Where they they had different teams and there was this big.
That's Guts.
No, but there
No,
was.
that's
that was Global Guts.
That's Global Guts.
No, but there's this one where they had to they would have to piece together a golden amulet thing.
Yeah,
and
that was it.
that was. Was it?
that's
Oh
not-
no!
No,
I think that's the Mayan Temple.
The Mayan Temple or something like
Mayan
that. I can't
Temple.
remember.
I gotta find out what it's called.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
God,
about.
those
I
are
just
so
remember the
good.
name of it.
On the Carmen San Diego one, are you talking about the one where at the end they have to go to this whole obstacle course? That was on PBS, wasn't it?
I remember at the end they would do they would get locations of where she was, and they would take little stamps she's here first. They would do another clue. She's here next. Boom, another clue. She's here
I
next.
think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But that was that game show lasted 2 seasons and that was it. But there was an animated version of the show too.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Okay, I'm gonna bring up a show, and we're gonna. I'm not gonna say we have to, but I just feel like I know we're gonna sing the entire song.
Oh God.
What?
You guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Arthur.
Oh. You know what's funny? I got my daughter hooked on that now.
I love that.
She actually watches it a
ready?
lot. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
2.
Yes.
Yes.
DW.
How does Arthur's theme?
I'm sorry, yeah, I had to blur out Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was
You
a
ready?
show.
Hey.
You ready?
It's
I
the
remember
one
Every day when you're walking down the street,
I don't know the song.
everybody that you meet has an original point. It's an original point of view.
Wow.
The original
Yeah.
point of view. And I
I
said,
said,
hey, what a wonderful time today.
Okay,
Then we can learn to work
okay,
and play.
no more. Let's
And
Get
get
along with each other.
play them off.
You
Play 'em
gotta
off.
listen to your heart. Listen to the beat. Listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes. Open up your ears. Get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message, and it comes from the heart.
Let's
Believe
start.
in yourself.
Believe in yourself. For
And
that's the place to start.
And I said, hey,
Hey,
what a wonderful
Okay,
time today.
let's stop. Let's
Okay.
stop.
we can learn to laugh and
Okay,
play.
stop now.
And get along with each
Oh,
other.
man.
Hey,
What a wonderful time.
hey, hey, Arthur.
So I think we covered a lot of TV shows there.
We didn't cover one. The one to rule them all.
Which is?
Mr. Bean.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about Homeboy having.
Boy, there's some issues.
Let's talk about.
I remember.
Why you keep beeping me for?
We got a fax machine now? Are we getting emails? No, I remember one
Wait,
episode.
you say we got a fax machine now? We get emails?
Well, we went from. Yeah. I remember one episode of Mr. Bean where he's trying to walk up the stairs. It's like a spiral staircase. There's an old lady in front of him. Like a minute later, he's like, ugh. So he jumps over onto the banister, goes up a little bit, jumps in front of her, laughs, turns around, there's another old lady in front of him.
Oh, God.
Has anyone seen Mr. Bean's Vacation, though?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was
in
in the 90s. I think that was in the 2000s, but...
No, that was Mr. Bean's first movie. The Vacation one was the second one he did.
That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Bean's Vacation.
Have y'all seen Mr. Bean's daughter in real life?
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Have you guys seen Eminem's daughter?
Have you
No,
seen
I know
his wife?
she's
18.
18.
She's legal. You can say it. You can say what
Okay.
you want.
Oh my god, dude.
Eminem, I'm sorry.
I would kill
But
a
I love you
mockingbird
if
to
you're
hook up
listening.
with his daughter.
Ernest.
Richard Bay.
Ernest escapes from...
Everything.
Wherever
Ernest escapes
I think
from
a lot of
jail,
that was
Ernest
80s.
saves Halloween.
Wait.
Ernest saves... No, that
Ernest
was in
goes
the
to
90s.
camps.
That's not...
Ernest goes to camp. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ernest saves Halloween freaked me out.
90s icon. You know how at the MTV Movie Awards they do like a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to hit you guys with some awesomeness right now.
All right.
90s Achievement Award all time.
Okay.
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Because he was in every favorite movie.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh my gosh, when he's popping out of the rhino's butt. Yes!
Oh my god.
The Bat Guano one. Oh, it was
Have
just so good.
y'all seen the beginning of Jurassic Park mixed with the...
With Jim Carrey? Yes, I have.
Beautiful.
That is
So
just-
good. He's
The
so
Mask.
perfect.
The Mask.
The Mask
Yeah.
is the only movie where Cameron Diaz to me has ever looked good. Any other movie?
Yeah, she looks
aside from
really good. But she was thicker in that movie.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
and prettier.
It did her good.
Oh, yeah, that movie was awesome. What
And,
else was he in?
Oh, he was in a lot of stuff. He was also in Cable Guy.
Truman Show.
That dude
was that
had
in
some
the 80s?
issues.
The
I
Truman
believe
Show was
so.
the 90s.
It was in the 90s, right?
Yeah,
That was
so.
a good movie.
That was more along the lines of serious though than comic for him.
Truman Show. But it was such a good movie.
You can't
though.
forget Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, I don't know.
You can't forget Dumb and Dumber.
I'm about to say something,
What?
and I'm going to go to hell for this.
What?
I have never watched Dumb and Dumber.
No! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I just want to go on the record and say that I love this soundboard. I wanted to make one, and I actually put some stuff like on a playlist on YouTube, but every time I'd hit it, it'd always go to like an ad. I'm like, I don't need to see a 1 minute ad to hear a 2-second clip.
Well, we have something awesome now at our
sorry.
disposal. And
I'm sorry!
I'm kind of speechless right now.
That's your
That-
sister,
okay.
dude.
I
Like
have no sister now. I have no sister.
color.
I'm your girlfriend, John.
With what she just said,
motherfucker.
Oh wow,
Pulp Fiction.
Oh my god.
that was
good.
was that 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, like early 90s.
Yeah, but can I tell you,
1992.
can I tell you guys something? I have never seen Pulp Fiction.
Are you serious?
I just watched it a couple weeks ago.
It is on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
watch it on
okay.
your watch.
Does he look like a bitch?
Do you know what they call a
Wait,
quarter
Sean.
pounder with cheese in France?
No.
Death.
It's a Royale with cheese. Where's Marvin?
You need to watch that movie. You just need to watch it. It's on Netflix.
How have you never seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
It's a good movie. I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
Oh, well, you know what time that means, guys. We got 10 minutes left.
10 minutes left. Okay, let's see how much
Right
90s
there.
we can squeeze in 10 minutes.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Just a quick recap of our childhood.
I haven't recapped it or written down anything to recap, so...
I'm sure we said everything.
Okay.
to our knowledge.
Have
Alright.
we?
let's quickly here. Favorite movie from the 90s?
Terminator 2. Wait! Can't Hardly Wait with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Do you guys see that movie?
Pokemon movies.
Independence Day for me.
Jurassic Park.
All right.
It's a tie. Can't Hardly Wait and Terminator 2.
Pick one.
He said it's a tie, damn it.
No, you can't have a tie. You gotta pick one.
Set the top.
Would I rather be in bed with Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jennifer Love Hewitt? Terminator 2.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite TV show from the 90s?
Pokemon.
I can't
Wait,
forget
TV
about
show
the
or
Jackie
cartoon?
Chan show.
Either one. Actually,
Either
let's
one?
go
Okay.
cartoon first. Cartoon first.
Cartoon?
Favorite cartoon from the 90s?
That's really hard.
Pokemon.
All of them.
Dragon Ball. It was such a big part of my childhood.
I
Yeah.
love Pokemon, but I feel like there's something big. Oh, you know what? Tiny Toon Adventures.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
I'll say
can't
Pokemon
pick.
was mine because I used to collect the figurines.
Oh, gotcha.
Man.
I had about 100 of them.
See, I remember sitting on the couch on a Saturday morning and having the entire Rurouni Kenshin theme song just memorized.
Oh my god, I
Like,
have that on my YouTube playlist.
yeah,
Like,
I think-
I sing along to the song every time it comes on.
Yeah, like I
I love
honestly
it.
think I've got to say that one. Like that is just the biggest
Okay,
memory I
so
have.
Rurouni Kids. Okay, what about TV show where it's like actual people?
That game show, Temple, whatever.
Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Legend of the Hidden
Would that be
Temple.
more reality or would that be TV show?
That'd be TV
It's
show.
TV.
fine.
It counts as TV show.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
There's another show. It's Family Matters, and then there was something else.
Full House
Full
was in the
House?
80s.
No.
Um,
It was based out of San Francisco as well. Dude, always kept on
Step
getting...
by step,
Day by day.
What I can't remember the
I
song.
don't
But
know.
I love
Next
Step by Step.
over the
I don't know.
Every day, people we love.
I don't know.
Something like that, but yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though.
I don't know what show that is.
Step by step.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
It was a good show.
I'm gonna go with Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, because
That
I remember
was-
we used to watch that all the
that was
time. We
awesome.
thought that we were really cool and we could climb up the side of the
I was
stairs.
like, I could do this.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh!
What team did you want to be on? With
the Blue Barracudas.
The blue.
Blue Barracudas.
I thought it was Blue Monkeys.
No,
No,
it was
it's
Blue
Blue
Silver
Barracudas.
Monkeys. Okay.
The Silver Monkeys. You're right.
For me, I'd have to say, I think Married with Children came out in the 80s, but I used to love watching that show. Okay, well, if
But it
you
was
say
out
show,
in the 90s,
I'd say Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't even touch on that one.
I have a good
Wow.
one. Favorite toy of the 90s.
Favorite toy from the 90s?
Favorite toy from the 90s.
Oh God.
You know what? It would be my
bike.
an assortment of action figures that I had that for some reason would wrestle with each other. Like it made like no sense.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
It made no
I'm
sense.
right there
I
with
had
you.
no. Now that I think about it, it was Howard the Duck. I had Howard the Duck that was doing DDTs and Twist of Fates on this really big guy with one really small arm and one mechanical arm who would choke slam the crap out of anybody.
So mine would be, those little green army men?
Yes.
Dude, I used to have
I
little
love
wars.
Green Army.
Yes.
I used to have so many little
We
wars.
used to think that we were so strategic and line them
I'd be
up
like-
and stuff.
I'm like, all right, you guys can be up here on the bed. These guys can be down on the ground.
They
These guys
can't
can be
see
in
you.
the closet.
They can't see
It's
you.
like, yeah.
You know what? Speaking of that, you know what? I
Guerrilla
changed
warfare.
it. I changed. Do you guys remember the phenomenon of the yo-yo
Yes.
when it came back?
Yes.
Omega, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah, the one that
Tamagotchis?
would, like, stay down there for a little
Oh
bit.
my God, Tamagotchis.
The little pets that always died. The digital
I had
pets.
one. I had one for a day and a half. I was a bad pet owner.
They died.
Funny story
All
about
the
being
time. No,
about pet
let's
ownership.
not talk about that. Okay, my favorite toy is the Skip It. The thing you put around your ankle,
Skip.
and you just twist it, and you always hit yourself on the other ankle at one point, and you just be like, I hate you, Skip
Oh,
It.
I
And then
remember
you get
those
up, and
toys.
then you just keep doing the Skip It
You try to
again.
go super fast. And, ugh.
And then you would fall. You always fall. It's like playing jump rope with yourself.
What about when we used to believe in Santa? Like, do you guys have any stories?
I
never
got
really
a
believed
good.
in Santa.
No, I have a story. So I think it was like 98 around there. We had like the entire family come over to the house, and all the kids are downstairs and around the Christmas tree. We're like, all right, guys, we're gonna take turns staying up, and what we're gonna do is
Oh,
we're
when
gonna-
everybody stayed
Yeah,
downstairs,
we're gonna be like, we're gonna make sure and find out who's putting the gifts here, and we're gonna
Who is Santa?
We're gonna find out who this guy is, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're like, cause there's no chimney. He's not coming out no chimney. Or how's he getting in the house? We gotta figure all this out.
and we'll get him.
2 minutes later, all of us are passed out. Wake up in the morning, there's gifts everywhere. Like,
No!
what happened? I swear, I just
But
closed
how?
I just closed my eyes for like a minute, and it was morning.
Yep.
But yeah,
Well, I remember my family made me truly believe in Santa because there was no gifts under the tree except on Christmas Day.
No, same here. That's
Same
how
here.
That's how
We just couldn't figure it
So
out.
we would like I said, every time we'd be like, all right, all the kids, okay, you get the first shift, and when you go to sleep, you wake this guy up, and when you're going to sleep, you wake him up.
Somebody messed up, and we'll never know who that is.
We'll do it this way. All right. We got this.
Yeah, and like it's the same thing here. We didn't have a chimney, but and like the two doors that we had, one in the back, one in the front, they would always make a lot of noise. Does Santa Claus? The Santa Claus or Santa Claus?
It was Tim Allen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was a good movie.
What about Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad?
Yes, I love it. I don't know why. I still like that movie.
That was a good one.
Favorite superhero? Yeah. Turbo Man.
Oh man,
my favorite superhero. He wasn't a hero back in the 90s, but he is one now. Is J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt.
Okay, J.J. Watt. If you're listening to this, I am available.
I'd have your babies. Somehow.
My boyfriend would allow me to date you.
What?
What?
I'm lost.
We're not worried about it. Anyway, that's just if he listens to it. Okay.
But yeah,
what about trick or treating in the 90s?
It was safer. You didn't have to worry about getting stabbed.
So much safer.
It was safer for us because my mom would because we used to live in the ghetto, and she says we're not trick or treating out here. We would get on the metro bus and we went to the rich neighborhood.
Yes.
Just to go trick or treat.
And the funny thing is, we talked about this in our Halloween special episode. Mm-hmm. Kids are smart when it comes to trick or treating. You know which house gave the good candy.
The big candies.
You know which house gave the bad candy.
Mm-hmm.
And you stay away from the house with the bad candy.
There's always that one house where the guy thinks he's funny and he's like, here's your penny.
Exactly.
Like, no, I don't want your dirty penny.
Like, no,
old
I don't
man.
want your penny. But you know what?
You know who you are.
I remember this. Your house is getting egg next year.
Exactly. But
I guess
that's time.
That's time. We gotta wrap this up, guys.
Honestly, we should have made the 90s episode special 90 minutes. We should have.
We should have.
We'll learn from our mistakes.
But we hit 50 minutes really fast. I didn't even realize it was that long.
Yeah, we were just kind of like reminiscing. It's good.
That was good
Surprise,
reminiscing.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Holy crap! I'm sorry, but I have to say this. I cannot believe we didn't mention this.
What?
Friends.
I completely forgot about Friends.
Next time.
Wait, was Seinfeld in the...
Frasier.
Was Seinfeld?
Frasier.
Seinfeld? Oh my god.
Ah!
Okay, I got a confession to make.
Right.
I got a quick confession to make as we end.
You're gay.
I only just started watching Seinfeld.
I have another
awesome,
confession.
isn't it?
It is.
It's awesome.
You know?
I have never watched Seinfeld.
You should, like...
I will look for you.
No soup for you.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
But alright, guys, well, that's it for this episode. It's been great. Hannah, John, I hope you guys are able to join us again on some
How come we
future...
didn't talk about Y2K?
Yeah, it was good.
That,
Oh, that is
That's
weird. We
next
didn't talk
episode.
about...
that'd be the 2000 recap.
Yeah, we've got to do...
We'll talk about how it
No, but
started.
that happened in 1999.
It happened on the morning of
Okay,
2000.
Quick, let me give you a quick story where I was at midnight on I guess it would be December 31st, 1999. We were at my dad's office making sure the computers didn't blow up.
Exactly.
And why was it again? Somebody told me that
it was
because it was changed to 2000. It's going to be an extra number.
They thought it was gonna. They thought how the like how computers are programmed. They weren't programmed to go past that date.
Yeah, that number.
So they thought there was gonna be a date like mess up that was gonna cause all the computers to just crash when it switched to the year 2000.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Which I
Did
still
it
don't
change
understand.
to 2000?
Which
I
I
mean,
don't
what
understand. If
happened-
the computers were crashing, why would they explode though? They were just gonna crash and have a blue screen.
people-
That made like
People,
no sense.
people are freaking out thinking that like airplanes are just gonna like fall out of the sky.
I honestly
and all
Don't
this
have
stuff.
any flights at the time.
I honestly think that Y2K wouldn't have been as bad if it happened in the daytime.
And if everyone was blindfolded. But anyway, I guess that's it
With
for
Braille around the computer.
with Braille around the
Let me ask you
computer.
something. Who would win in a fight though? 1999 or early 2000?
That'll be a discussion for another episode.
All right, we're gonna cut it off
Cut it
here.
off there, guys. See y'all. Have a good night. John,
Night.
Hannah, I hope you
Peace.
guys join us again for another episode
On
sometime.
the streets.
We'll be back.
See y'all.
Bye.